Okay, hello and welcome back.
We should not linger here. The cult's army is on the march.
I just noticed that she is not in our party anymore. Why is that? And what does Will want to say?
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
The Absolute's cult is Revengard. Where will they take him? What do you know about Gortash Orin? Izora said you can say what led to your back in exile. Don't care. Well, I do, but Anamali doesn't. Go to camp. Wait for me. What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Absolute's cult has a Revengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Just talk to her.
Here. The cult's army is on the march.
Aelin! Isabel! My love! You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
No.
I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
There you go, see?
There you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Anamali.
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew.
Of course.
And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You'd be welcome. It's a little crowded already, I'm afraid. You'd be most welcome. Oh, is there any trading opportunity? No.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
At least there's like a story purpose
Thanks for watching out.
for
Well, could have tossed me back in the shadows.
Shadowheart to have spared her. Selfish reasons.
Glad that's still the case.
Begone! I must admire Isabel's fulsome beauty away from prying eyes.
Sorry.
Riogantius R.
Like your mind.
Begone!
Who's this?
You'd make a fine fist.
Who you calling a fist? Is anybody out here? Negative. Let's see what Art has to say. Art Kulieg. Oh my god.
Daniel.
Idiot.
My mom lives in the lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
There'll be plenty of dead to mourn when this is done. But songs to sing too.
Horrible than you can imagine.
Back in Last Light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old Hell Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
I freed Sevlor down in the colony. I wouldn't be so quick to write him off as dead. Night Song's a real hero? Not. She was heroic at being a corpse.
I would. We didn't have any fight left in him.
He went his own way. I don't think he could face me or all of you. That's not true. Why'd I lie?
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
Helm's blessings upon you.
You're here. Good. That's good.
You all right?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maula's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
Sure, they appreciate it. Writing a song is hardly going to distract them, like I'm humoring you by having this conversation.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Yeah, I'm not a bard, so...
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I miss Maul.
Found her eye patch.
What? Where is she?
calm down. I'm sure she's just dropped it. She's fine, I promise. Dead, like you'll soon. You'll be soon, you little runt. I don't know, I found this in Kathy Riggs' lair.
Does that mean Catheric's got her? Oh no! No, Mom!
Althera's writing us a song. A stupid song won't... This is Moll's. Where did you find it?
Somewhere unpleasant, but I didn't see Moll. She's probably safe somewhere.
Of course she is. You hang on to that. I bet Moll will be angry at you for touching her stuff.
Safely onto Baldur's Gate.
Why, yes. Once Althera's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
I found Moll's eye patch.
So? It's just Moll's eye patch. She's not slow. Did you want something, or are you just here to stir?
It's alright, I'm sure Moll will be waiting for you at Baldur's Gate.
Exactly. And we'll definitely feel her wrath if she thinks we ever doubted her. Why, yes. Once Althera's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
What is she doing with this? Die that. Let's just go like this and see. So, is Volvo here in my chest?
Moll is fine.
Nobody here, huh? Doing a nobody's here.
Moll is gonna be waiting for us at the gates of the city.
How's Withers doing?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
How should I know? Forget that. What are you doing here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again. Do illithids possess?
Haven't thought about it.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless.
Solus? The Dreadwolf?
The three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
I want to manage
Very
my
well.
hirelings.
Thanks for watching out. Oh, could have tossed me back in the shadows.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
She's all bloody. Ketheric was a dead man long before we arrived.
Indeed. And now we know that he was not acting alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
First Merkel, now Ball. I feel like we're in over our heads.
If the gods stand in our way, we will tear them down. Nothing will deny me my vengeance on Orin. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
There was another with him, Ketheric Gortash. Do you know anything about him?
Only that he serves Bane, which could make him a petty lordling or a despot capable of bending the world to his will. That he has enslaved illithids to fulfill his ambitions strongly suggests he is the latter.
What do you remember of your indoctrination? You committed atrocities in the name of those lies. What can you tell me about Orin?
She is fierce, vicious, and cruel. In those respects, we are alike. But she is dangerously unpredictable. If there is a way to turn this design towards slaughter, rather than control, she will take it. She is the one who brought me to Moonrise, and into the presence of her so-called god, the Absolute. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no god. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her.
Oof.
And I will smile.
Once she's dead, the cult will need new leadership. Perhaps we can take her place. Is vengeance the limit of your ambitions?
There is no limit to my ambitions. I will enjoy killing Orin, but unlike her, I do not kill for pleasure alone. I kill to gain advantage, and we have the chance to seize the greatest advantage of all. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other Chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
A bold gamble. How can you be sure it's possible? What would we do with that power?
The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
The future you propose is shaped by violence.
There is violence in your future, regardless. With me, you can at least be sure the violence will lead to glory. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other Chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
Okay, see you, Aurora. If you go to Baldur's Gate, you're going alone. Maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
Because the game made me? Coming here with best chance to learn about Tadpole and even cure it.
A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Well, 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 there we go. So... Withers is not here. Thought he might be.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make
You can
myself
stop saying that
Thank you so
any time. Consumables. Gotta get organized here. I don't really why I have all her stuff outside of... Wait, what's... She doesn't intercept stuff much. Oh. It's because I'm looking at the wrong comparison. Oh, I never used any of those. I meant to. I was thinking I would.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Let's organize this. I actually don't need these hirelings really anymore. I need potions, that's it. I have not been using them at all. I'm not sure I will in Act 3 either. Yeah, I did get him this ring. What's he got on here? Or does he have that? And I guess I have that for this thing. Oh, where's this guy? Huh. Might as well take all those money.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
So let's organize this, actually. All that's getting sold. 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 I do miss Lae'zel, to be honest. Those true mines are getting sold, that's for sure.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Not true mines, but mines. Simply mines.
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
You're home that
I'll
fast?
just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
That's impressive. You live close to work. I wish I could do that. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Lucky. A nice little perk. Isn't this alchemy ingredient? Ranged by value. Let's grab some cheap stuff. Try and round out our selling to him.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
I guess you can keep 11 golds. I guess. Maybe I gave this to him because I don't know if he's proficient with those or not. Astarian. Is he proficient with hand crossbows or martial weapons? Do not know. And I can't tell unless I put him in my party, it seems. Barrels on barrels on barrels on barrels. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. Interesting. I really don't inflict that many conditions on people. Even though I probably should. I don't know who to put this on. Not Will, obviously. But her? Did that. What could she take that would give her no crits? This. But then he would have a crits. She could give this to her. And she could give that to her. Or I could just accept the fact that she might get critically hit. He's pretty much stuck with the shield. All incoming damage reduced by 2. Same. When activated, can't be moved against your will. I actually already have that, as long as she's concentrating. Can't land critical hits. And then we get Howl of the Dead. Alright, so what's that thing that she has that doesn't... It, makes it so that if she's concentrating, she can't get pushed or something. There. Right? Yeah. Can't get knocked prone or moved against your will. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Might just keep her in that, I guess. She could wear it. Of course, she would need to dye it green. Actually miss rolling with her, to be honest. Eight to 20. It's way better. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. Wait, what? Disadvantage on stealth checks. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So does the other thing offset it? This shield? Looks cool. fuck it, I say. Yeah, I'm leaving for Act 3 once I get organized here. Crazy, eh? It actually is happening. Yep, pretty much. And it'll be a lot quicker getting there too, I think. Guess I'm not gonna be so slow exploring, because I already know the place. I kinda know my way around, sorta, maybe. What's Karlak have to say here?
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
We'll find out when we get to Baldur's Gate.
Whatever the fuck he's been up to in the last 10 years, we have to stop him. He can't just keep ruining people's lives. He can't get away with it. He used me up and gave me away when he was done with me. Didn't matter how much I trusted him. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him!
Careful, you're burning up.
You bet your ass I am! And I won't stop till that fucker is dead!
Look at her, she's on fire. Oh, these two are actually at the camp. Weird. They're gonna still say buzz off.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Did the game bug? I thought it did, because when I got to the end pillar, there was no gem there. But I think what happened was I needed to start the trial over, like I needed to let out more blood, and then the gem would have appeared. I think that's what happened. And there was some other weird thing too. What was it? Yeah, there was something else I needed to fix too. Can't remember what it was though. You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened? I feel there's a great deal you haven't told me. Aren't you at all sad about your father's fate, or leave? Yeah, I left, but then I came back. But I think you were gone by then. Yeah, you were never back after that. Actually, yeah, no, yesterday after I went off, then I came back on. I think I just recorded it without streaming because I didn't talk. And I just quickly caught up to where I was. And then I started streaming. That's what it was. I fell asleep. That's good. I feel there's a great deal you haven't told me.
Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to To serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly believe you were starstruck.
You sound like my father.
Regantius.
But it was more than that. This was no mere attraction. It was love. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural.
Sounds like will, doesn't it?
And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Merkel. Did he shout, "Ooh"? He'd become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found Last Light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years.
100
that my father
years?
was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
I know of the show, but I have never watched it. I'll just say understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Might as well stay and give me content.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Are you gonna make me weak and die like you all? What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden
All you did was lay
Selûne,
dead every
hear
fight.
me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
She was so useless. She was a liability. I don't know if it was just she got some bad dice rolls or what, but she did not help anything. I was wishing Shadowheart had put a spear through her. Couldn't have done it without you, not saying that. Yeah, I guess I couldn't have done it without her because she was keeping him invulnerable, so...
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Great deal about you, I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Just saying. Don't want to know anything, just saying. I actually would like to know stuff, but the roleplay says otherwise.
Greetings.
Hi, Lysel. Haven't seen you in a bit.
The party's full. You'll need to make room. Good.
Oh, she's not even leveled. Level up. She looks pretty cool. Hey, even her hammer kind of matches her. Darkness? No. Well, maybe. Maybe not Thunderwave, though. Thinking about rolling with Lysel a little bit. Because I miss her. Yeah. I'm doing reloads because I couldn't hear Lysel. She was muted. Due to game bug. GOTY. So these issues here, yeah, these weakened things. Weakened constitution, reduced by 2. So her constitution should normally be 15, but it's only 13? Or does it take 13 and make it 11? Oh yeah, wait, what? -2 from weakened constitution. Is that after the fact or before? Look how tiny she is next to the colossal Nanamoli. What else was I gonna do? That's it? She can have that. But she'll need to dye it. Not dye it, but dye it. I don't remember what green she used. Swamp green, maybe. Let's try it. Fine. Looks fine. Looks good. I like it. Okay, I guess it's time to head out. Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to do. I think, is there just one more thing? It was to take her to Last Light and maybe talk to
Soldier.
Damon?
You know I'm up for it, but your party...
If I can. Yeah.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric.
Relax, we're only going to
But
Last Light
Ketheric
in.
was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I already have allies. Enough lives have been lost. I don't want to send others to their deaths. I have enough. I already have them.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
So, are we allowed to go to Last Light Inn? And look, it's not a death trap, death yard. Is Damon gone? Maybe he's gone. That's not him.
I just want to make it to Baldur's Gate.
Must be vamoosed. Oh, loot. Loot. That's right, because everyone from here pretty much died, so now I get to take the stuff that was stolen. Or would have been stolen. Jihara died, did you know that? I really wanted to reload. It's so annoying trying to keep people alive. They're all so dumb and weak. Nice, a fire wine barrel. That might have been the only stuff that was actually not open for the taking. Just that stuff. I can finally take that book. Oh.
While the other looked for Roland.
No, we're not.
What are these two still doing here?
Not even for Roland.
Please don't. I have to leave.
Do not try to stop me.
I don't know, I was wondering what you were still doing here, actually. That was my only question. What the fuck are you still doing here? Alright, I guess it's time to move on. Isn't it? Head west to the road to Baldur's Gate. Or in the last of Baal is hiding somewhere in Baldur's Gate with another stone. We must find her and take it. Freeing ourselves of the parasite is proving more difficult than we imagined. We should be on the lookout for powerful allies. We'll likely need them in the fight to come. Grand Duke Ravengard was infected with a Nilithid tadpole and taken to Baldur's Gate. Powers behind the cult of the Absolute left Moonrise Towers, but Mull still hasn't shown up. We shouldn't lose hope. Maybe we'll find her on the way to Baldur's Gate. Nightsong decided to camp with us. We could see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her. Oh, right. We could. Forgot about that. Gortash was Karlach's former boss. Someone she trusted. He betrayed her, consigning her to a life in the Hells. She wants her revenge. But first, we have to find him. Zariel's asset turned out to be Mizora herself. She disappeared again after we released her from her pod, and we failed all the checks to try and get something out of her. But not before promising she'd find us soon enough. Grand Duke Ravengard was infected with an Illithid tadpole, blah blah blah. We know that. Gale wasn't close enough to detonate the orb. And completed quests. We saved Zevlor, explained that he let the Absolute infiltrate his mind. It's unlikely the Tieflings will welcome him back. He'll have to forge his own path now. So we're just never going to see him again? That's dumb. I should have asked him to come fight with me then, if that's the case. The only reason I told him not to come fight with me is because I figured we'd see him later. What you got now? Brutal critical, huh? She does a lot of damage, doesn't she? Should really use her more often. I like that feature too. On to Act 3. Without further ado. Isn't that right? Oh, she's still here. What's she have to say?
I guess I can take care of my...
Okay. That's nothing new.
Greeting. The party's full. You'll need to make... Well...
How do you actually get there? Road to Baldur's Gate?
The shadow. A shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
Yep. Shame we couldn't lift it. But what are you gonna do, right?
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Ready? Y'all ready for this?
Where are you going? We need Ketheric's Netherstone.
What?
Retrieve it, quickly!
It's at camp. It's really weird how, like, some things are allowed to keep at camp and others you aren't. I wonder how many things screw up because I have it here in camp. And I don't realize that I need it on my character. But to progress your adventure. Nobody don't want to talk. I guess we have to do a long rest, huh? Oh, she wants to talk. I didn't really want to do a long rest because I got all these buffs.
What do you know about me?
Oh, yes.
You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Okay.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Aww. What the heck? I don't remember that guy turning into or the wolf turning into a man. Don't do it.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What a horrible thing to do.
Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
Is she a werewolf?
Father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
Really?
It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Does this mean you're a Cellunite?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right
What are we
was
looking at here?
perverted
Why?
by Shah.
Why are we
Your
looking at
future
this?
was stolen from you.
Scratch walks by. I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned.
Who, her
for what
parents
is
or
to come,
Sharon's?
but not yet forearmed.
Whoa. The Spear of Night? I thought that was cast into the shadow of hell. Observe silently.
Spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Dang. That's pretty cool. What's she doing? Eating a piece of lettuce? Oh, it's a skull. Well, well, well. What do you think of that, Shadowheart? I'm much more interested in that story than the one of her being a Dark Justiciar. I was disappointed until now.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
What's she think? Nothing.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Well, let's go to the road to Baldur's Gate. Oh, we gotta sleep. Now she wants to talk.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Dare I suggest Char may have had her reasons? You've been forced to live a lie.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that? Do whatever you need to.
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
I trust you. Somebody else wanted to talk. Dougie.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
What you got for me?
He gives in and surrenders
Salami.
his find to
Thank you.
Scratch's tongue lolls out.
I received a salamis. Of course not. That would be too easy, just being able to transfer it from one place to another. Gotta check out that spear too, I guess, don't we? Don't want to look at the spear quite yet. This thing's undead? And why is it steeped in... Oh, okay, I know why. Steeped. Do you know, Aurora, anything about this little thing called shovel? I just summoned him from a spell scroll, but he seemed to be like... he's a character. I just thought he'd be a nobody, but he's a character.
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
And now I'm doing
I'll just
concerned
make myself
if I get him killed.
so
Which should be pretty easy with since he's got 7 hit points. Ah, of course. I see. But since I'm not a wizard, he's just gonna die eventually, and I'll never see him again. That's fine. I guess I just wanted to know if there's a way to keep him permanently alive. Or if he just stays permanently alive somehow. Oh yeah, fork. I was like, why don't you pick a name? He was like, I don't give a fuck. He said that, by the way. He doesn't care about what his name is.
Quite the cozy setup you
So then I said, alright, you can keep shovel.
I'll just make myself
He was like, sounds
Thank
good.
you so much.
Got a funny attitude. So he can be permanent as a wizard. Mm-hmm. What if... So there's only the one summon Quasit scroll? Because if I found another one, maybe I could summon him again? He just casted it, though. Oh, I see. Yeah. So, like, if I get rid of him, maybe I can bring him back again. I see. Neat. Yeah, I didn't realize it was permanent. Awesome. I like how these three stand there with their backs turned. And I can basically... I was just saying, I can basically get rid of these Bazel and Astaria, because I never use them anymore. I got too many buffs on my characters that if I keep swapping too many people out, I lose all the buffs.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what...
But the vessel only stares blankly. You'll need to make room in your party first.
They were useful while they lasted.
I have a lot on my mind.
And, well, in it.
Well, in it.
Let's make him small. Supreme healing potion. Let's not fail our medicine check, shall we? Yay! Yeah. Psychic resistance. 3 of them. Oh my goodness. Did I succeed all my medicine checks? Seems like it. I didn't hear the dreaded sound. We don't want potions drinking that now, do we? We are now huge. Huge. And just one more thing you can do, my friend.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do that. This vessel is at the...
Just doing our buffings.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do this vessel is at...
Exploit often, exploit early. Oh, can't do it on her. Alright. Now you may rest, little potions.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Thou art...
Lae'zel doesn't get a stone, but... Oops, what did she say? Shit. Shadowheart was not a true child of Shar, merely a captive. Yes, it's interesting, isn't it? I kind of thought that was the case, considering how anti-Selûnite she was. It's a little overboard.
It is done. Eager for battle.
Dang, if I don't take Minthara, I don't get that paladin aura. Shoot. She also gives Will a, another, like, mage buff thing. Shield buff thingy. Alright, let's see this now. It's a spear. It can be thrown. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. You can see in the dark, who cares? Moonbeam. Wow, 30. Long rest though. It sucks. Illuminate the area around you with wisps of moonish light that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. Really? At the start of their turn, each hostile creature within the light must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or they treat the lighted area as difficult terrain. Each ally within the light deals an additional 4 radiant damage on a hit with melee attacks. Not bad at all. Is it better than having Lathander's light? Perhaps. Slightly more damage. I wouldn't have Sunbeam, but I have scrolls for Sunbeam. Interesting. What was that? Player can't currently travel. Who's that? All of us, maybe? Yeah. Anyways, is there anything else I need to do? Dailies, dailies, dailies. She needs to give everybody aids, but we have to do that when we're closer together. And he doesn't have to do anything. He's to summon an undead, actually, yeah. And she's good. Alright, leave camp.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Because it's still cursed? There's Gore Hank. About to get visited by Hankum. Don't let that disguise fool you. That's Hankon.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
you. Oh, last nippled meat slab called me shovel. Don't like it? Change it. Don't care. Basket. I like. Baskets hold babies. My favorite. So you're Basket's master now. Fine. I like gutting, killing, tearing, smearing, and dancing on dead kiddies. Master wants me to cut up piggies. Only a magical shite can call me. Grab one and I'll teach him the spell. It's nasty, like me.
Just another crate.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I've been muted. Oops. Wonder how long I was muted for. I've been talking, don't you worry. Yeah, must have been a while. All the hilarious things I said. Gone into the ether. Yeah. Been doing that lately, actually. It never used to happen to me. Click my mute button and then forget to unclick it.
We cannot allow Gale to go through with Elminster's ludicrous plan. Destroying the Absolute before we fully understand it would be madness.
Could be, yeah. Could be dementia. Mm-hmm. It's entirely possible. Oh, there's Brother Gale. You know Gale is a woman's name, right? What's he got to say?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What's Karlach doing standing there? Give him a chance.
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Ooh, that sounds good. I've never actually had that dish. I've seen it, though. Pictures of it, videos about it. Never had it, though. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden? What do you suggest? So you're dropping the whole blow yourself up thing? What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Alright, we'll go there. Yes, we have to do that first. Go to this Sorceress Sundries place. We'll bring him there before he gets kidnapped. Let's just get to Baldur's Gate, first of all.
Indeed. The journey awaits. One foot in front of the other is tried and true, I find. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Nethery sects are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
All right. We'll go there. We'll get Volvo. And we'll open up a House of Hope so we can go to the faucets over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Which is the best part of this game. Going to those faucets.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
More leads?
I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Yes, you're right about that. But I thought you didn't think we'd be able to come and go from there. Weren't you like, how'd you leave? We'll look for them. I'd rather avoid any more vampires. You're such a handful. Where would the others? Where would the other spawn be?
Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Pretty sure they come to us. Probably just because I took too long to find them, though. Oh yeah, if you kill him, but not if you, like, do what I did and enter and exit 1,000 times.
Dost thou require
I didn't mean to speak to withers. Okay. Another berry bush. A berry bush. And another berry bush. He's hot. You wish.
Looking forward.
What?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess we go to sleep now. Isn't that something? Shouldn't have this on, though. Or this. Hank, Hank. Hank, Hank. Hank, 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 Hank.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Just want to be free of the parasite.
Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how you will feel when the moment comes. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Friendly get Yankees. What's this? Oh. Wow.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Oh, he's up. Jesus, Will's gonna be dead. At least he's standing up. Oh good, we all get transported.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
Why do you say that? That sounds about right. Especially the weird bit.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
we have got to heal.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Does she actually want us to hurry? Oh man. I don't believe that the NPCs can consistently stand places you can't do stuff to them in. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, is this the area that we're supposed to be? Where's this? I don't know if I've been up here before. Did I go over there last time? I don't know. Okay, should let this one come to us, I suppose.
Friend of Gate, you will be cleansed.
It's quite enough of that, please. See ya.
It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now.
Yes, yes, yes. Wait, we gotta do more potions. And I don't mean our character potions either.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Okay, yes, I'm coming. I promise.
Help me.
Is it really possible that I can take too long and she dies?
Please, help me.
Coming. We're doing our best.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Alright. Where's the rest of you? I.e., where's Will? Why are you not coming? So... looks like I might have time to run away. keep an eye on the Emperor there. Where was that other place?
So the demonic figures we saw were Githyanki all along.
Demonic figures? What does he mean by that? Divine Bone Shard. Oh my god. Jesus, I didn't know somebody was up here. Why am I running around like an idiot? Oh. Okay, push you away.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
It's not over. What was that Githyanki doing up here? Githyankidor. See, she's still fine. There's no rush. In case you were wondering. They're just pretending. Oh, really? And it was dreadful. How on earth did you survive?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
What?
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Die, monster. This is the battle you were fighting? Prove to me that you are who you say. Leave the Githyanki alone! What do you need me to do?
The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the God. I will subdue their master.
Okay.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Okay. She's missing her damn buffs again. Fuck's sake. Okay. Try making them blind. Oh, it's only 35% chance, though. Why are there? Okay. You missed, Lizelle. You missed again, Lizelle. What if Minthara was here? Would she have missed? I brought you because I believe in you. Now break her back. Good job. No, Minthara's pretty good. I got to agree with you there. And the last time I played this area, I was pushed off the edge, which is why I was pushing them off the edge just a minute ago. Oh, this is pretty. But yeah, I gotta make sure that I stay away from the edges. This time. Where even is that person? Oh. I knew that wasn't gonna work. stunned. Do something good, Emperor. Ooh, dominated. Damn. That is good. So poor little Will needs to... do that. And then do something like... this. Let's see here. Mass cure wounds. I don't remember really seeing that before. It new? Maybe I can use one of my new skills here, like the moonbeam. See what that's all about. Where is it, though? Oh, right there. What's this all about? There, 10 force damage for ya. What? He's not dominated anymore, just like that? That was supposed to last 10 turns. Jesus. I am. But I said a boot on purpose. To be humorous. It was an attempt at humor. Clench of the North Wind? The hell is that? Oh, did I save this throw or something? Oh yeah, what? Throws like bear. What is that? Clench of the North Wind. How's that any different from Hold Person? Or whatever. There we go. You were right about haste, by the way. Very good spell. Yep, Well, yeah, mostly. Damn it, I'm in the moonbeam. You missed. Yeah, those are the only times. Literally the only times. That still didn't kill her. Oh shit, I put Hunter's Mark on someone dominated, but maybe he'll actually... I don't know. Just gonna say, depends if he shakes being dominated just like last time, very quickly. What can I do with Shadowheart? Give him some healing.
Take your heal.
There we go. Look at that, he lost his domination already. This one here needs to die. She's got like no health. Come on. Fucking kill her. We leveled. He stepped right in the moonbeam. Oh yeah. On whoa, what did he just do? Did he just kill somebody? On Shadowheart's turn, I could have moved the moonbeam. I just remembered. How do I move it? Oh, right here. And do some more healing. To be honest, I didn't know she was laying there. I thought it was the game was a bit bugged out and the red circle was this one who's dead already. Because she's still showing right there, see? So I didn't know that she was laying there. Right into the moonbeam.
Subdue the Githyanki. Quickly.
not do anything to him? He just stood there all stoic like for a second. Zero? Boom.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
I always suspected you were a mind flayer. Why'd you deceive me?
It was necessary. Rare are those that would openly consider a partnership with a mind flayer. Even those who are on a path of becoming one. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
That made a lot more sense to me this time through. How'd you end up in here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You.
So are you going to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him? Skvar! You must return him to his people.
That would be a terrible idea.
Was it you or Orpheus that Blackith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
What happens if we free him?
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even
Is that
though
true?
he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm no Illithid, and never will be.
You are already more Illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
So the narrator, when the Emperor said that if I were to free Orpheus, he would just kill me, and then the Emperor and me would both succumb to the Elder Brain? The narrator said that's true. So why would I ever free Orpheus? I feel like that's what I was doing in my last playthrough. Slowly. I guess we'll see. I'm trying to avoid becoming a main player. I thought you agreed to protect me. Why do you say that?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Trump? How so? I said something like him earlier on purpose. What was it? One of his catchphrases I said earlier. What was it? Oh, it was huge. What would that entail? If you can evolve me, why can't you stop serum amorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No way.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain. But in case you change your mind...
Why did he even take it?
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Boom. Oh yeah, we leveled, I forgot. Oh, right. I forgot about these boots. Let's see here. What do you mean? Whatever do you mean? My wisdom modifier not too large. How can I see? How can I see? How much more damage I do because of that? Surely there's a way. I would think it'd be here. Total damage. Plus strength. Doesn't say anything about wisdom. One to 28. What if I take them off to the 1 to 25? Okay. The Emperor just chilling here. She might read it. She might be like, do you want me to read you a story? Yeah, she was doing that with those discs for a little while. But I guess it depends on the discs. I'd get her to read them and she'd be like, are you ready to be told a bedtime story? And Animal would be like, sure. And smile while she was reading. But now whenever she picks up one of those discs, nothing happens. Hey, Emperor.
There is nothing further I can do for you right now.
You wish. Alright, that's it. This looks really cool too. Sure you want to leave the astral plane? You think so? Oh. This gets Yankees died. I didn't kill them. It wasn't me. Somebody did. Must have been our group that we left behind. Potions probably dealt the final blow.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Mighty powerful prince if he can block out an illithid hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith.
Story time, see?
When we rose
Long
up
ago
against
in
our
a
Geich
kingdom far away.
slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Keep silent.
Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath, and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
We can't free Orpheus. He's gonna kill us. We can thwart the Chosen of the Dead 3 by taking control of the Elder Rebellion, sure. And but we will use that control to liberate or to conquer. Control, destroy. So we found out the Astral Prism is a prison for the Githyanki Prince Orpheus. The Mind Flayer that calls itself the Emperor has been using Orpheus's power to suppress the influence of the Absolute. Whether we decide to trust the Emperor or not, we should find out if there's a way to free Orpheus from his chains. Hazel's eager to speak to Voss. Astarion thinks we need to find some of his fellow spawn, and he wants to go shopping. And we gotta level up, which he'll do in the morning. Her hair's white. No. Right, we'll ask her why her hair is white. Well, in the next video, as I do takes a break. So I'll see you shortly, Aurora, if you're still awake, and Seth.